Have you ever pressed the wrong button in an elevator and ended up somewhere you weren't supposed to be? What I'm about to tell you will make you think twice before stepping into any elevator again. Picture this. You're alone in a downtown office building after hours, heading to the parking garage. You press B for basement, but the elevator keeps going down. The digital display shows B1, then B2, and suddenly something impossible appears. -3. Floor -3 isn't supposed to exist. This isn't science fiction. Urban explorers and maintenance workers have been documenting these phantom floors for decades, and the stories they tell will chill you to the bone. These aren't just mechanical glitches or misread displays. We're talking about fully constructed levels that appear on no architectural plans, no building permits, and no official documentation whatsoever. The most documented case happened in Chicago's Merchandise Mart. Multiple witnesses reported accessing floor -4 during a power outage when the elevator's safety systems malfunctioned. What they found down there contradicts everything we think we know about the building's construction. Long corridors lined with doors that won't open, fluorescent lights that flicker in patterns, and the distinct sound of machinery that serves no identifiable purpose. But here's where it gets really disturbing. Building architects and city planners have gone on record stating these levels are impossible. The foundation depth, utility routing, and soil composition make additional basement levels structurally unfeasible. Yet somehow these spaces exist in a kind of architectural limbo. The psychological impact on people who've accessed these floors is profound. They describe an overwhelming sense of wrongness, like reality itself is glitching, temperature drops that have nothing to do with HVAC systems, sounds that seem to come from the walls themselves, and most unsettling of all, the feeling of being watched by something that shouldn't exist. Elevator technicians have their own theories. Some believe these are remnants of original construction plans that were scrapped but somehow still built. Others think they're elaborate urban legends perpetuated by night shift workers looking for attention. But the evidence keeps mounting. Security footage from various buildings shows elevators stopping at floors that register as empty space on building schematics. Motion sensors trigger in areas that should be solid concrete, and maintenance logs document repairs made to infrastructure that officially doesn't exist. The most chilling aspect isn't what people find on these phantom floors, but what finds them. Multiple witnesses report encounters with figures that seem to belong to the building itself, as if these hidden levels have their own inhabitants who've been waiting in the dark spaces between official reality. So next time you're alone in an elevator and it stops somewhere it shouldn't, ask yourself this: are you ready to discover what exists in the spaces that aren't supposed to be there? Because once you know about floor -3, you'll never look at buildings the same way again. Some knowledge comes with a price, and that price might be your peace of mind.